Okay, so I'm about to get out of my car and go for a little walk to show you around. And the street that I'm parked on, it's basically, it's one of those places where like I don't want to give it away, but it's kind of like a popular street in Seattle. So it's really no secret. But before I get out of the car, I want to kind of like look around and check out what the signs are here, because I can see right away there's a sign that says this is for 2-hour parking, or unless you have a permit. And that's something I talked about in a previous video about how sometimes in certain areas of Seattle you need a permit to park. And another thing, I will show you where I'm sitting at. You can see the Space Needle, and so let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here's the sign. So from where I'm parked, we can, of course, there's graffiti on the sign, but you can see that it's a 2-hour parking limit. So we gotta see what time it is now and just keep track of what we're doing. And then if I kind of scan over here, let's see, there's the Space Needle. So let me get out. I'm gonna walk around and show you around a bit. Okay, so first I just want to get out of the car and go over and read this sign to just make sure I'm reading it correctly. From here you can see all the buildings of downtown Seattle. You can also see the Space Needle. There's a famous photo that was taken here of the band Soundgarden posing on this very street. Okay, so the reason why I'm out here is I just wanted to walk over here to show you this small little park. I'm kind of surprised that no one's at this park, but normally this is full of people. They come out here, they have picnics up on this hill, and you can see some very steep steps here. Definitely get in shape living in Seattle. But when you sit on the hill, you can look out and you get a direct view of the Space Needle. This is also a good point to come when it's New Year's Eve. They shoot off fireworks at the Space Needle, so this is like a perfect vantage point to check everything out. Okay, and then I had to stop and get some gas.
Allow me to show you something.
Okay, so our next stop is going to be Green Lake Park. Green Lake Park is a park that's just north of downtown Seattle. It's a giant lake that you can walk around. They actually have a coffee shop, kayaking, paddleboarding, tennis. There's even an indoor aquatic center. Across the street from Green Lake Park is a public library. And of course, you can just walk around and enjoy the park. I thought these old-fashioned lampposts looked kind of cool. Now, the real reason I used to come to Green Lake Park is because early in the morning I would come here and take all the garbage in my car and throw it in their giant dumpsters that they had. They also have public restrooms available. Okay, so this is a typical site you would see on any residential street in Seattle, where you've got kind of like this super old house and then brand new construction taking place. Here's kind of an old house right next door to a very modern house, which you can see all those solar panels on the building. And then here we are, just regular neighborhood. A lot of these homes were built a long time ago, so they don't even have garages. They don't even have driveways. So everyone just parks on the street, which is both good and bad for stealth camping. Good because you can park on the street as well, just blend in like you're a regular person who lives in that neighborhood. And bad because everybody parks on the street, so it's hard to find parking because the entire street is filled with cars.